I am still seeing some negative divergences in the stock market. Now, for now, again, I think it's only a little bump in the road. Meaning, as the stock market, the major indexes, even the small cap stocks today, at least intraday as of about 3 o'clock, making brand new all-time highs, some of the technical indicators that I'm looking at are not making brand new all-time highs. And in a perfect world, I want to see those continue to go up as the market goes up. Now, and I've shared this with you for weeks, generally in my experience, these negative divergences, they have to continue, which they have, strengthen and spread out. They have not strengthened and they have not spread out. If anything, as of last Friday, they've actually weakened some, but they kind of still exist. But they would have to strengthen and spread out for at least 2 to 3 months, if not 6 months, before traditionally they become bearish enough that I start to get worried about a down stock market. So I'm not worried about the bull market ending. With that said, any spike of fear and selling that we do get, if you have cash on the sidelines, and I do have some cash on the sidelines, I still want to be a buyer when we can get a little bit of fear and some selling. As of about 2:30, the S&P 500 up nicely, making a brand new all-time high, although the Magnificent Seven, those mags, doing even better, and that shouldn't be a surprise because that is where the bulk of the revenue, sales, and profits are, so that's where I want to be. But on the SPX here, still in that confirmed breakout above 6,636, I personally think the sky is the limit for the stock market. Sure, I want to be a buyer on any increasing fear and little bouts of selling. Another big day on gold, confirming the breakout, in my opinion, above $3,892 an ounce. If you are not in a gold trade, and if you watch my channel, I would think you would be. But if you're not in a gold trade, you kind of have two options here, in my opinion. You can buy some now and then immediately put on a sell order, a stop loss sell order to get you out at a price that you're willing to get out of should gold come down and the trade goes against you. If the trade goes with you and gold prices generally rise from after you buy it, well, then you can trade in and change that stop loss to a trailing stop sell order and keep those profits in your bank account. If you're more so looking for a pullback on gold, it would probably have to come back to $3,892 an ounce to buy it, in my opinion, on a pullback. But I'm already in the trade. I hope you are too. I am not in a crude oil trade. If you follow me, you know that. The price action, though, as of about 2:20 this afternoon, was negating the unconfirmed break down below $61.53 a barrel. I think a more aggressive trader, a more aggressive investor could go long crude oil here if they really wanted to. Myself being a little more conservative and managing other people's money and whatnot, because if the government stays shut down, I think that could be bearish for the stock market, bearish for oil. So personally, right here, I am not going to take a long crude oil trade, but if you're more aggressive, maybe look at deciding if it's right for you to go long crude oil here. Natural gas up a little bit on the day, not huge. It was up much more actually pre-market, at least as of 4:16 this afternoon. If you follow me, you know that I hedged my long natural gas trade late last week. So personally, I don't care what happens to the price of natural gas. I would really actually, in a perfect world, love to see the price come down, because the hedge, the part of that trade that makes money as natural gas prices fall, well, if we can get it to fall and fall enough, I could then exit that trade, take those profits, take that brand new money that I just made, put it back into a long natural gas trade at a better price. So that, in an ideal world, is what I'm looking at right now. I absolutely realize that you have almost unlimited choices here on TikTok and throughout the world of financial people to watch their stuff. So I really, really appreciate you being here with me every day. You know somebody that would benefit from watching my videos, please forward this video on to them. This is not investment advice, and if you don't know me, I'm John Crocker, professional investor, proud American, cigar lover, and owner of Crocker Capital, LLC.